Ask you about a tweet that the president put out last week. He tweeted a lot over the weekend, but last week he said he was talking about sanctuary cities in California and saying there's a revolution going on in California. So many sanctuary areas want out of this ridiculous crime-infested and breeding concept. We haven't had a chance to ask you about that tweet. When he used the word breeding, was he making a derogatory term about Latinos in California, that they breed a lot or that they're prone to breeding?
No, he's talking about the problem itself growing and getting bigger. Sorry, I've answered a couple. Justin, go ahead.
I also wanted to follow up on a couple of the president's tweets. The first was earlier this morning. I'm wondering if you could explain the president's tweet that he had ordered DHS not to allow large caravans of individuals into the country. So if you can say both what specifically he ordered DHS to do and what that would mean for individuals claiming refugee status within the United States.
Look, the president continues to monitor the ongoing situation. A sovereign nation that cannot defend its borders will no longer be a sovereign nation. The Trump administration is committed to enforcing our immigration laws, whether people are part of the caravan or not. If you enter the United States illegally, let me be clear, you've broken the law, and we will enforce the law through prosecution of illegal borders. While we are committed to doing everything we can on the border to secure our nation, we need Congress to do their job as well and to pass legislation to close the legal loopholes and prevent us from securing our borders and protecting Americans.
The president was very clear in his statement about this issue. He said in a tweet, there's a revolution going on in California. So many sanctuary areas want out of this ridiculous crime-infested and breeding concept. What did he mean by breeding?
Again, the president has recognized that this is a major problem, and a lot of people, even in California, want to see the issue of sanctuary cities addressed, and the president's doing what he can to do that.
What does breeding mean to this president? Because when you think of breeding, you think of animals breeding. Populating.
I'm not going to begin to think what you think. Certainly, I think that it can mean a lot of things to a lot of people, but the president is talking about a growing problem, and I addressed that with Jim. I don't have anything else to add.
One, just to define what the president meant about breeding, to be specific, he's not talking about people having babies, yes?
Not that I'm aware of. I'd have to ask him to dig into that deeper. I just said not that I'm aware of, and I would have to ask him to be more specific.